When between a working day and a rainy weekend sits one sunny Friday, you can't do anything but take advantage of the great weather and get out. Even if you worked late last night, and to enjoy a good trip one has to wake up early. So here I am, riding with the sun in my eyes on the highway that usually takes people from Bucharest to the seaside, catching all the possible bugs in my helmet visor. I'm not going to the beach. I left around 7:30 am. I am riding to another place I spotted on the map yesterday. Map says it will be a 3-hour ride up to there. With maybe 1 hour spent there and the other 3 hours back, I'll be able to get back in time for work. Going through the toll right here, in Romania motorcyclists don't pay toll. However, they were doing some work on the road ahead and they had to redesignate one of the lanes on the opposite sides. It felt very trippy, riding on the wrong side of the road on the bridge that usually takes you back and not towards east. But the detour might have not been more than maybe 1 kilometer, and once I got back on the correct side of the road I had like 40 more minutes to ride the highway.
Good morning from the middle of the road, the middle of nowhere again. This morning I woke up and I said, I don't want this to be a working day. So I got out of Bucharest and headed for the first destination I've seen on the road. And I still have like half an hour up to that destination, so stick with me. Hopefully it's going to be interesting. I don't know. Let's go.
Once I took a right and got off the highway, I only had to go through a couple of villages to get here near Adam Klisi.
I'm here. I'm filled with bugs. So I got to the destination. This is it. Let's see what it is.
It's really amazing how many monuments and historical places you can find only by looking on the map, street by street, or not even that close, like village by village. We are in a little village, I think, that it's called Adam Klisi, and these places have some historical meaning from back when the Romans tried to conquer these parts between Carpathians and the Danube. And a lot of monuments, a lot of places like these around here. From the Danube, up to here and further towards the Carpathian Mountains. Impressive. Tropaeum Traiani, a monument dedicated to Mars, the god of war, was raised in 106-109, commemorating the wars around Adam Clissi between the Romans and the Dacians and their allies. This was one of the most important monuments of Roman provincial art from the entire Roman Empire and a symbol of antique Rome wishing to impress the locals. In the year 101, Trajan has the luck to come from Drobeta on the Danube, accompanied by veterans, skilled old warriors that managed to defeat around these parts the Dacians and the Allies' armies. They built the Adam Clissi town that became an important communication node. Adam Clissi is a place with a heavy archaeological charge from the Roman era. The name means man's church and was given later on by Turks that came around and seeing the ruins of the monument thought it was a church. The area has altars, commemorative mausoleums and city ruins, all with heavy historical meaning of the bravery of warriors who fought and died around these parts, creating a merger between two cultures that later on gave birth to what we know now as Romanians. Unfortunately, I did not know that more of this captivating history is shown through original exponents presented at the museum in Adam Clissi, which many don't visit not knowing about it. The museum holds important pieces, carvings of bas-relief sculptures covering this monument back when it was raised, as well as many other statues and findings from that time period. It's really not common for me to wake up in a working day at 6 in the morning and leave Bucharest at 7:30 just to ride a couple of good hours to spend maybe half an hour, maybe an hour here and then ride back to Bucharest because I have to work. But I'm here now and I did enjoy the ride. I took the highway up to some point and then I started to go through the hills down to this place. It took me about 3 hours or something like that, I don't know, but yeah, place looking interesting. A lot of decorations, a lot of history behind it. That looks like one of the first methods of posting on a wall, like people being with other people, getting together, going places, doing stuff, all sorts of things. And not having social media, I guess once in a while they build something like this and they post stuff on the wall. beautiful monument, the Tropaeum Traiani, is placed in the middle of a park, in the middle of a field, next to Adam Clisi village. Is accessible by wheelchair. They have a bathroom. The ticket is like the equivalent of $2 of €2, so it's pretty cool. It's filled with history and it has an archaeological site nearby. Come visit.
There's a place where silence ends, where melodies and dreams begin. Beyond the walls of fear and flame, we found a world without a name. The rhythm called and we obeyed.
Taking a little break, 1 hour and 40 minutes up to Bucharest.